Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to be working on a commission drawing, and for those of you who do not know what commissions are, they are basically paid requests. So you can find my details on my store Envy account via the link all the way at the bottom of the description. You can also find the link to my store on my channel. I also have a few prints on there if you want to check those out too. I don't know, don't care, but feel free to take a look. So today we're working on the buyer's or the commissioner's OC, which stands for original character. And for this character in particular, they were characterized as being more on the shy side and slightly feminine. So I decided that I would do kind of a pose where they're kind of like scratching their head, so it still comes off a tiny bit shy, but they also still have that charming guy look to them, or to him. And I added little speech bubbles on the side with the little chibi emoji things, just showing like his actual thoughts. So like low-key, he really doesn't want to be there, but high-key, he looks okay. You know, he's somewhat okay. Like, my scenario in my head was that he was posing for or modeling for a photo shoot, so he's trying to look charming and cute and like typical like boy next door. Is that a thing? Boy next door? Guy next door? I don't know. But like, you know, looking all nice and handsome and cute. But low-key inside, he's just like, when is this done? Like, I hate this. Like he doesn't know what he's doing. But anyway, so like that's the case for this. And the commissioner wanted it to be done with mixed media. However, I realized that the paper that I did it on, which is the Strathmore 400 watercolor, it just didn't look okay. Like it didn't look okay with Copics, I mean, or like marker. So that's why I specifically stuck to watercolor, and usually it's not recommended to use marker on watercolor paper anyway, but when I tried using some Copic just to like test it out on like a scrap piece of the same paper, it just looked so funky. I don't know what happened. Like, the best way that I can describe it is kind of uneven, and I don't know, it just accentuated the grain, so it almost seemed as if like the paper had some type of layer on top, or filter, or like, not filter, but some kind of, I don't know, film on top of the paper. So it was just weird, like the alcohol did not soak into the fibers that well. So instead of really looking even and really soaking in, it looked like it was just laid on top, and it looked lighter, and like if I were to try to fill in like a whole piece, or not a whole piece, but like a whole area, it looked kind of streaky. So that came off a little bit odd for me. So I decided to opt out on the marker. So I kind of just stuck to watercolor. As you can see, I started coloring this mainly at home because of that. Like, I didn't have as much watercolor supplies up here at school. So I mainly colored this at home where I did have my watercolors. And if you're wondering what brand, it's all listed in the description, like every video. But it's the Holbein Artist watercolors, and so I was using those. And the next part that you'll see, I recorded at school, and at that point I didn't have my Holbeins with me, so I used my Dr. P.H. Martin's Radiant watercolors. Those are the watercolor inks. So that's what I used to add a little bit extra pizzazz, and to also do the background. Like, pizzazz meaning as in like just making the purple a little bit more saturated and, you know, a little bit more better. Yeah, if you're also wondering, purple is the signature for this particular character, so that's why I really wanted to add like a lot of purple in there, because I love kind of having a theme of just one color and just like putting it all over. So yeah, maybe like I kind of just bought the idea of doing like a monochrome picture sometime. So yay, I got a new idea. But yeah, so anyway, got a little sidetracked there. Overall, the drawing came out pretty well, despite not using any Copics, because what I like to do is to layer down watercolor first, and then layer some Copic on top to just maybe even things out, or to really add some depth. And this time I didn't feel the need to really do that. I kind of liked how it was, where the purple really stuck out, but also, you know, the line art as well as the highlights kind of also increased the contrast. So I liked how that all came out. And I did try to go over with some of my water-based fine liners, and something I realized about them is that I don't know, like, I might not like them as much as like the more pigmented ones that are not water-based, like my Sakura Microns or my Copic multi-liners, because the water-based ones, for one, are transparent, which is to be expected, but they also tend to feather more because they're more absorbent. So that's just a note for me, and maybe for you guys in the future. Just like be careful when using them because they can tend to feather. So, in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you like the final product, and I hope the commissioner does too. So I'll see you guys later, and have a great day. Bye!